Today is May 15th. We're not getting a break from the weather.
Okay.
My back is a little out, so Heather and Willow are setting up the two tables to put these 4x8 plywood on. For our table, we're gonna make the front and back gables in the garage, and when it's nice enough, we'll carry it around. We'll start assembly hopefully tomorrow. So you have to get used to the instructions, and I think after a while it starts to make sense, but so far we have this part sort of like pre-assembled a little bit. So it's taking shape for the rear. Heather's gonna move her car so we don't scratch it, and then we're gonna slide this up a little bit more so we have a little bit more room to work on this table. Okay, we are on step 3, which is the front gable, which we're gonna try to get done. Yes, so here, while she has this up, the only thing weird that we found out from doing the back gable, it was like these two slots here, they were the numbers like V903 and V904, whatever the numbers are, they were reversed, so that gave us a pickle of a time, like figuring out that there was like human error and the stickers were put on the wrong metal pieces. So that took a little while until we're like, we're just gonna go with it and flip them, and then everything was great. Was there any other difficulties you thought about?
That was it.
That was it. So pretty easy. This one should go pretty quick now. The front. Here we go. So yesterday, my wife and I put together the front gable. It didn't happen. It was like a big crash and burn. Things weren't fitting together. We couldn't do it. I'm gonna try it again this morning. And I'm gonna do it on the floor. I don't know if it's because the table wasn't big enough that we're using, the 4x8 piece of wood that they instructed us to use, or what. It just wasn't fitting. After 2 hours of doing it, we just took it all apart. So I'm gonna try it again. Do it on the floor. I gotta tell you, the instructions aren't that great. You know, they're mainly pictures, very little words to explain anything. Not good. Not very happy with the instructions so far. So this is where we're running into the problem that yesterday, like, finally got this in, but it sort of threw everything out of line to pop this out and pop that out, and missing an 8-3 bolt. I don't know if they didn't give us one or what. Okay, so I'm gonna fight with this some more. So I'm going to I need to put this in. This needs to go all the way up and flush, but because all of this is still torqued a little, the plastic panel is blocking it from this being able to go all the way in.
Okay, we're back at it. Third time's a charm. I still can't find an A3 bolt, but we're gonna get it on here this time. So, according to the pictures in the manual, there's no gap here. See that? But when I looked online on one of the videos on YouTube, they did have a gap here. So there's a gap on that side, this side as well. I don't think it'll go. Take a little, try to move it up a little. There it is. This was an absolute,
Jeez, there.
the whole thing was a bear to put together.
Oh.
3 times to try to get everything squared up. So I made sure that these were like pretty much level by using the measuring tape, and it was like 102 inches across when I measured here to there, and this little hole here over to that little hole there, right here by my foot. These are weirdly tricky. Okay, so we have these kind of bolts that we've used for other stuff.
I need your help on this side.
So what you do is you have to drop it in first. And then this goes in. And then it'll slide in. But I can't do it holding the camera at the same time. There. Okay, so I don't know if this is a directional flaw or what, but the instruction says that this beam bolts onto the top of the door frame. This is the door frame, and it slides into this, not here. But what about the other 2 long bolts? Does it just go there? I think it needs to go on here and there. I think it needs to slide onto all 3, not just the center one.